My name is the Voice. I do travel videos. So it's a very cold day here in Nairobi, Kenya. It's actually like our winter season here in Nairobi, Kenya. So today I'm going to the studio actually. You know, I'm a voice artist. For those who don't know, I do documentaries too, narrations, commercials and all that. So today I'm going to studio, but first of all I'm going to a place where I'm supposed to complain over something, simply because I ordered a product or something from an online shop. Then they brought me something very different. So actually I'm going to ask either for the refund, or I'm going to ask for that product or that item they sent me to be returned back, so that they give me the actual thing that I ordered for. So I am in Nairobi, Kenya, a place called Westlands. I am in Westlands right now. There is a Karuna Road like this next to Sarit Center. So I'm going this way. I'm going to Woodvale. Is it Woodvale or Wood Valley? For those Kenyans watching right now, you can tell me in the comment section. Okay, and after that, I'm going also to, after presenting my complaint about that, online shop, I'm going to Nairobi CBD. I need to go to the postal offices. I need to pick. I have a letter. I'm expecting a letter. Not that I'm very sure, but I'm expecting a letter. So I need to go check my postal address. If I find the letter, that's well and good. And after that, we proceed on to the studio, so that you see what I also do. So go check my videos in Uganda about the human cannibals, people who eat people. Go check my stories about, the Idi Amin torture chambers, the Buganda Kingdom Palace, Kampala City. Go check my video in Tanzania and also in Rwanda. But for now, let's go. So here I am in Westlands. I want to cross this called Ring Road Parklands. There is a little bit of traffic, so I want to cross that other side where I'm supposed to go to one of their agents that is for that online shop. I just don't want to mention their name, because previously they did a very good job. What I was ordering actually, they brought to me actual thing, but I don't know what happened today. So I need to cross, man. And I need to be careful. Nairobi, Kenya, I need to be careful every now and then, every time, man. You need to be careful. So I'm going this side. That is Wood Valley, like this. There is One Africa building. It's like headquarters of BMW in Nairobi, Kenya, or something like that. So let's keep moving, man. In Nairobi, Kenya, Africa right now, man. And for those watching for the first time, my name is the Voice. I do travel videos. So let's go. I need to understand why, they sent me a wrong product, man. I asked for something different, and they brought me a laptop table. I don't want a laptop table. No, man. You must bring me something that I ordered for. So let's go. So I'm leaving that shop right now. So I've been trying to do it online, but it has refused. Say bad network. I don't know, because actually I'm not coming here for the first time because of that. This is the second time I'm coming here because of that. So I'm actually irritated. Actually, let me just say, it's called Kilimall, that online shop, man. I'm really disappointed with them, man, because it is something that I needed urgently, and then something like that happens. Okay, let's go. Alright, I don't want to, I know, disappointing times, but I don't want to, to spoil my day with that bad mood and bad vibe. Even my face, man, I can't fake when I'm bored or when I'm irritated by something. You're going to Nairobi CBD using the public means. I'm going there. This is the expressway here in Nairobi, Kenya, Westlands. There is a One Africa building next to Auraco. So this is the entrance for the for the expressway. It's called the mall entrance here in Westlands, Nairobi, Kenya. So I want to use the public means to go to Nairobi CBD. So there they are. I just want to board one of them. I think I'll use the other one. So let's go. So I've used this bus here, so I want to cross that other side. Alright, so I am along Kenyatta Avenue in Nairobi, Kenya. So I'm actually very irritated at that mobile app, that is a shopping mall, simply because when you are trying to reapply for a refund, actually they say there is no network. But when you order products, there is network. I've tried, man, since Friday, man. You can imagine how many days right now? More than 4 days. Now 4 days. I want to cross that other side. Let me cross from that other side. They're actually irritating me, like for real, for real. So let me cross that other side. So I haven't received my letter. I'm at the post right now, so I'm just closing my box and going back. Let's go. So I'm crossing in Nairobi, Kenya right now. This day is not starting in a good note actually, and I don't want it to end like that. So this side is too crowded. I think I'll use this inner side. I want to cross to that inner side. I want to use that side. So the day has not really started well. I don't like how the day has started, but just hoping it's going to be better and better as we proceed on. So this is Nairobi, Kenya, along Kenyatta Avenue. I've shown you, man. I think I am one YouTuber who has done an exclusive, like everything about Nairobi CBD or Nairobi. I don't think there is any YouTuber so far that I know who knows Nairobi as much as I do. That one, okay, I cannot say 100%, but for those I know, no one knows Nairobi more than me. That one I can assure you. Alright, so it's not like I'm boasting, huh? It is true, man. I know Nairobi so well. I know Nairobi so well, man. To a fact that sometimes when I watch other YouTubers, I actually feel like, man, these guys are new in Nairobi. Like, they don't understand Nairobi. You know, Nairobi is my city, my town, man. I've been here for a very long time, you know. So I do understand. And the reason why I know Nairobi actually is I've tarmacked for so long, yeah, looking for a job. When you look for a job, it's called tarmacking here, or being a hustler here. It makes you know Nairobi, like every corner, man. Even when I close my eyes, I can know I'm in a certain street. That's how crazy I know Nairobi. So I'm crossing this Mundimlingo street. So I'm going straight along Kenyatta Avenue. Actually, there is something that I want to share with you. Nairobi is actually changing, man. The face of Nairobi is actually changing. And with no time, let me assure you, with no time, Nairobi is going to be the cleanest city in Africa. Is that true? Is that possible or not? That's true. Just observe, man. Like this, man. Observe it. I just want to give Nairobi like 10 years. If we continue with this pace, because I've been to Rwanda, I've been also to other countries, but let me tell you something. If we continue with this pace that we're having in Nairobi, maybe someone is watching from Kenya, maybe you have not gone maybe outside Kenya sometimes, you have not seen and experienced the comparison and all that, but let me tell you, man, Nairobi is a next level city. I know we have got on challenges here and there, but it's a very beautiful city, man, as we compare to other cities in Africa. So if we continue with this pace, where you can see some things like this in the city, and cleanliness being improved every single day, not to that perfection, but let me tell you, if we continue that pace and continue improving each and every day, Nairobi is going to be the cleanest city in Africa. That one hands down, I can assure you, man. I've been to these cities, so I know what I'm talking about. So yeah, man, still going. I want to go to South B, that is in Nairobi, Kenya. I'm going to the studio actually. For those who don't know, I do voiceovers. Documentaries, narrations, all that, man. So today I'm going to studio, but I have to go check there is an online shop. I ordered something, but they disappointed me. So I went to the post. I was expecting a letter, but you know, I did not get my letter today. But just hoping, man, everything will be alright. So I'm going to studio. That's the main thing that I was going to do today. Actually, I'm going to record a documentary, a voiceover. So Guys, so far, how do you find Nairobi, man? How do you find Nairobi? Is it a statue, monument, or the freedom fighters? Yeah, so this is what welcomes you to Nairobi city. This is what's supposed to welcome you, but people know little about about that place, man. So this is Nairobi, man. So we in Kenya, we've got something called the Vision 2030, of which we envision Nairobi to be the biggest city in Africa, and also Kenya to be the biggest economy in Africa. Is that going to be possible? We have got close to 7 years now to 2030, and this is Nairobi. Is that possible? Not? Tell me in the comment section. I need to know your take on the same. My name is Ntao the Voice. For those watching for the first time, I do travel videos. Go watch my videos in Rwanda, watch my videos in Uganda, watch my videos in Tanzania, watch my videos in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa. Man, a lot of content, man, I've done for you, man, and you inspire me to do this a lot, man. Thank you so much for watching. Now we're going to South B to record a documentary, voiceover. My name is Ntao the Voice. Let's go. I am along Kimathi Street in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa right now. I'm going towards Tom Mboya, close to Afya Center, which is one of the landmarks here in Nairobi, Kenya. Kimathi Street is actually named after one of the renowned freedom fighter called Dedan Kimathi. Actually, his monument is right there. So yeah, here it is, man. I want to cross here in Nairobi, Kenya, man. How do you find it, man? I want to cross. I need to be careful. Nairobi is a rowdy city sometimes, so you need to be careful every now and then when you're here. See, like that, I need to go at a safer place. So, man, let's go. So here we are, man, next to Mamangina. I want to cross. This is Moi Avenue. This road was named after Kenya's second president, Daniel Toroitich of Moi. So it's called Moi Avenue. All the way, and you go like this up to this other side. So I want to cross. We are just opposite Archives. Archives is, let's say it is a museum actually. It is a museum. It's not like it is like a museum. It is a museum. So a little bit of chaos here, but we will manage here in Nairobi, Kenya. So I want to cross. Okay. So here we are. Right now we are in Archives now. So when someone asks you about Archives, you can call it Archives, or you can call it commercial. At the same time, you can call it like ambassador. Just the same thing. Same thing. For people, okay, for a Nairobian, we'll tell you something like that. So this is one of the popular places in Nairobi. I've done a vlog about this place. This is a landmark actually. So if you get lost maybe in Nairobi, this is one of the places that you need to know. Just say Archives, and someone like, I think every Nairobian, like the biggest percentage of Nairobians know something about Archives. So this is Archives. So it is a museum. So I'm going to Afya Center, next to Tom Mboya. When you cross like this, actually you'll be at Tom Mboya, named after, that is a monument for Tom Mboya. Was among the founding fathers of this country, but he died very young. He was assassinated around that place right there. So let's keep moving. Here we go along Tom Mboya Street. It's quite congested here in Nairobi, Kenya, Africa. Very busy street, man. These are matatus, man. So, like they're moving casinos here in Nairobi, Kenya. So I'm going to that green building right there. Can you be able to see it? It's called Afya Center. It's for Afya Circle Society Limited, that is. So, but for a Kenyan, it is just known like Afya Center. So I need to go there. I need to board a public means to South B, where I'm going to record my documentary. So I need to cross. How do you find? So this side of when you cross to Tom Mboya, and this other side to Livuli, Ronald Ngala, when you go to River Road, is very chaotic because, man, that's where businesses, man, are very dominant, like small businesses or something like that, so on and so on. So Let me use here, man. Look at how what I'm doing. That's Nairobi. Like you need to adjust to that environment. So I want to cross this other side because I'm headed this other side. So keep crossing. You can see students actually. The schools were in half term, so students are returning now to school. So they came for a 1 week half term. Now the half term is over. Now they need to go back to school. So that's why you can see a number of students in my videos they're going back to school, that is. So here we are, man, still moving, going to, even I don't want to cut this video, I just want to show you this other side of Tomboya, so that you get to see Nairobi city, this other side. Like when you cross to Moi Avenue, those sides of Mamangina, Kimati Street is a little bit calm, like Mwindi Mbingu, a little bit calm. But when you cross, man, you come to these sides of, Ronald Ngala, Tomboya, man, it's crazy. A lot of people on these sides, man. Small businesses are dominant, like printing, let's say cybers, selling of, phones, let's say laptops, medium-sized restaurants, cafes, very common here. And also many bus stations where people go to different destinations in Nairobi. I mean the suburbs of Nairobi, let's say Kitengela, Rongai, Langata. So now those mini buses taking people from town to those places are very dominant in this place. That's why you can see a lot of people, yeah. So let's keep moving, man. Nairobi, Kenya. How do you find these sides of Nairobi? I need to know from your perspective. I need you to share with me. Oh man, this is Nairobi, man. This is my city, my town, man. Let me show you, man. Let me show you Nairobi. Actually, I just see. I think home is just home. When you're used to a certain city, like for me, okay, I like traveling, going to other places, but you can't move me outside of Nairobi. That's the crazy part of it. Like, I just love Nairobi, man. I prefer Nairobi, like, than any other city or any other place. So this Africa Center, the green building that you're seeing there is a landmark actually for a Kenyan. What is so common about Africa Center that you know, man? Tell me in the comment section if you're watching this. So I'm going right there. We're going to board a vehicle to South B. Man, so amazing. So let me keep moving. I need to be careful here. I need to move, man. I'm just next to Quickmart supermarket. This is Africa Center here, right here. So I'm crossing this other side. So let's go. So I'm crossing Fangano Street right now. This is Fangano Street. So I'm crossing it, going to this other side where I'm going to board my vehicle. So here's I think one of the busiest sides of Nairobi, man. Let's keep going. So this is Nairobi for you. Actually, one thing about Africans is that they are very hard-working people. As you can see, people, in businesses working hard to bring something on the table. So when I see someone say, Africans are not hard-working people, I say it's so wrong. So I need to go there. Let's go. Going to that place. I use this bus here, so I want to go to Kenya Mass. Actually, for Kenya Mass, it is the Kenya Institute of Mass Communication. So when you want to alight here, just say Kenya Mass. So in South B, right here. I was supposed to alight at that other side, but I just decided let me alight from here. It's just like 50 meters to 100 meters. That's the walkable distance. So I'm going to DFS, Department of Film Services, which is under the Ministry of ICT in Kenya. So that's where I'm going to record. So it is inside Kenya Mass. I'm going at the DFS. I'm going to do my recording for the documentary. So here we are. I'm coming from that other side. When you go to like this, we'll be going to Nairobi CBD. It's not very far from in fact this the Mata Hospital is just close here. So here we are. So this place is actually dominated by the Somali community. Somali community, don't forget, is not like they only come from Somalia. There are Somalis who come originally from Kenya, Somalia, Ethiopia, Djibouti and Eritrea. So they are Kenyans, like originally from Kenya. So I want to pause like this, and we proceed on to the studio. So I need to be careful a little bit here, and as we proceed on, so I'll be going this other side. I'll be using a shorter path as I go to the Kenya Mass. Yeah, so Kenya Mass is actually an institute, a government institute actually, that trains journalists or people in the media industry. So you've got the Kenya Mass, you've got also film school. I also record for the Kenya Film School, but film school is in Kasarani along Thika Road. Kasarani is the biggest stadium actually in Kenya, but apart from that also it hosts other offices inside there. So I'm headed this side as we go to the studio, so let's go. So I've already arrived, so it's almost time. I'm going inside the Department of Film Services. Then we'll be recording now. I think this will be my first time, God willing, for you guys to see me recording voiceovers. So I'm going inside there. So I already called the producer and just hoping to yes sir, how are you doing? Yeah, okay. That was the senior producer that was preparing the script. So I'm going to this is the library, KMC, Kenya Mass Communication Library. But I'm going to the Department of Film Services under the Ministry of ICT. So here we are. It's very quiet, man. Very quiet. People really inside here. All right. Let's keep going. But they know me, so sometimes they can get cheeky, or when they see me, they're very informal with me. Yo, sir. Yeah, I'm going inside here. Yeah. So here's the script now. This is the studio. Yes, sir. How are you? You're good. So here's the studio. Studio is a very simple place actually, for those who don't know. So there are many formats of which you can design in studio, but here is our simple studio for recording, but very quality. So one of the few rules that you must observe when coming to studio, at least ensure your phone is off, ensure, or maybe in airplane mode. At the same time, ensure like you don't have watches. The mic is very sensitive. Like this one, we are using a condenser microphone. So let me show you something about studio. Studio, you can make it in very. It is very easy to make a studio and very hard at the same time. So this was made using egg storage. These things. What is this called? Where you store your eggs, you put your eggs, like you put here eggs is a very good sound system, one of the best. Or you can use a cushion, you can use a mattress, and it depends acoustics and so on and so on. So the producer there is preparing right there. So here is our table, condenser. So yeah. So today I'm doing something about the empowering of youth documentary. So we're about to start. I'm waiting for queuing from the other side. Look at this, man. This is how studios look like, but just ensure. The reason why we have got this is to ensure the sound doesn't bounce back, Sound doesn't bounce back. It doesn't form an echo in a layman's language, Alright, so here's the mic. Let me read something for you as we wait the producer to be ready. As you can see, she's preparing the mixers there, and the sound card and everything. All right. The largest demographic of Kenyan population is the youth, those below the age of 35. While Kenya has made huge strides in the area of education, opportunities for formal employment for the youth who graduate from the education system are not enough to absorb them all. Sorry for that, I made a mistake. So when you make a mistake, you say take two. You understand? So I was just doing casually so that you see what I do. The reality is that opportunities for formal employment are very few compared to the number of graduating youth. What is the alternative? The alternative is to empower the youth and guide them towards self-employment. So here's the script, man. Here's the script. So that's something so that's how I normally do voiceovers. When I make a mistake, I say take two. You know, I've not even gone through the script. First of all, you must ensure also you go through the script. It's called dry run. So I need to dry run the script so that I become conversant with the script, so that the time I start recording, it becomes easy peasy like lemon squeezy. So at least now today you know what I normally do. For those who are asking me, do you do voiceovers or only vlogging? I do voiceovers, I do vlogging, I do documentaries, I do real estate, so many things, man. Even I want to venture into farming. Actually, I need to learn farming from my parents, actually. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. I just know, you know, these normal domestic farming that we do as Africans at home, but I just want to understand the real dynamics of farming. I want to diversify, you know, my knowledge in various things. That's what I want to do. Yes, man. But I really, one thing that introduced me now to people is actually voiceovers. Voiceovers is really like most of government documentaries. I'm the one who is normally the voice behind those, you know, documentaries. Adverts like Airtel, the smartphone network, KYOP, Kenya Railways, right on track. I've done about so many adverts in Zambia. I've done adverts in Tanzania. I've done adverts in Rwanda, Uganda. I've done adverts in Canada. I've done adverts in the United Kingdom. So many, man. I can't keep a track of that list, man. But I appreciate, man, for your support every now and then. Thank you so much. So let's wait for the producer to be ready. Then we can be able to proceed on from here. Yeah, so look at how simple it is, man. Studio is so simple, man. You can't imagine. Like, this studio is the one that does all these works, big projects that you see on TV, man. It's crazy. Sometimes you can look at it casually, but this is where the sounds that goes on TV, adverts, promos are made. Simple as this. Let me show you how this is how it looks like. So there is a pop guard or wind guard, depends what you call. There's a stand, and that's it, man. My name is Unta the Voice. Now let's wait for the work. So from here, I can show you how I'm recording because I'll be really focused, man. I'll be really, really focused. But a touch of it again. The largest demographic of the Kenyan population is the youth, those below the age of 35. Do you know why I put the pauses? Like, you put the pauses in voiceover so that people can be able to absorb the message. Now you get it. So I cannot not read like straight like that. So in voiceover, like while Kenya has made huge strides, you know, you give a pause. And you know, you get it. While Kenya has made huge strides in the area of education, you give a pause for people to absorb the message, and the background sound is running in the background. You get it now. Opportunities for formal employment for the youth who graduate from the education system are not enough to absorb them all. That is full sentence. Now you give it time. Now the background music to run, as you know, people absorb the message. You know, that's how documentaries are made. You know, okay. The reality is that opportunities for formal employment are very few compared to the number of graduating youth. Then you give people, you know, enough time to absorb the message. Like, you just talk to them, you know. And now we go to the next sentence, of which is, what is the alternative? Okay, so you say, what is the alternative? You know, people to think, what is the alternative? then you give them. The alternative is to empower the youth and guide them towards self-employment. Now you get it. So voiceover is about enjoying, being there, living. It's not like reading. You enjoy every moment that you do. So some people do complain, some people do say, Mtala, why is it like you are among the highest paid voiceover artists in Kenya? It's because I enjoy the work. I love it, man. This is voiceover. This is my life. I live in voiceover, man. I love it so much, man. All right, well, let's wait for the producer. I think the computer there, as you can see, is ready. Now, after this, we shall proceed on. My name is Mtala, the voice. Guys, I'm done. This was the script. Now I'm just done with the voiceover. Now time to go. This is our studio. As you can see from this other side. So all these are editing suits for the studio. Now it's time to go. Let's go. So bye. See you. See you. It's my time to go, time to go. That was it, man. My time in the studio now. Yeah, so the day was like that. So this is for the DFS. So this is like small achievements they have made at the DFS, Department of Film Services, and these were cameras used back then in 1950s, whatever. So not whatever, like. It is a small museum. That's what I'm trying to say. So that was my time. So I'm actually leaving. I was at the first floor up there. So I'm going upside, as you can see, and that will be my time recording here. So that's what I actually do most of the time when I'm not vlogging. Actually, in studio recording voiceovers and narration. So yeah, that's my time for today, man. Don't forget to watch my videos in other countries, man. I'll really appreciate, man. Alright, my name is Mtala, the voice. Have a good time.